The country's incumbent finance minister, Ali Sabry, spoke to WION's principal correspondent, Siddhant Sibbal. The Lankan minister spoke about Chinese research ship that was earlier docked in his country's port. Listen in.
We saw, sir, recently that a Chinese research ship, as Beijing was putting it, and as many in New Delhi will be saying and have been saying, that a Chinese spy ship visited the Indian Ocean region, also docked in the Sri Lankan port. Has it put a kink in the relationship when it comes to India and Sri Lanka? Because we saw the comments coming from India expressing its concerns over the visit of the Chinese research or spy ship.
Yeah, I don't think of kink or so, but basically, of course, some concerns were expressed and we were able to discuss those things and follow up. We have made it very clear to everybody in the world that we don't want to contribute toward escalation of tension among anyone. We are a very peaceful country. We will continue to want to do so. And going forward, there will not be any surprises. So everyone who is entitled will be known in advance. We will have known procedures in place, so no one is surprised. So therefore, it's important that we also have the freedom of navigation in the Indian Ocean. But in the meantime, it should not be a security threat for any of our neighbors also.
But if, for example, in future, any Chinese research vessel is keen to dock in Sri Lankan ports, will they be allowed? Will the Indian sensitivities be kept in the mind?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to speculate. Of course, Indian sensitivities will always be kept in mind, and we will continue to work with India and understand this Indian sentiments so that we don't create any unpleasant risk for both India and Sri Lanka and to the region.
How do you see the relationship with Beijing?
Our relationship with Beijing is very, very strong. For a long period of time, they have been our very close friend. This year, we have celebrated 70 years of economic ties with them, the Rubber Rice Pact, where we exported the rubber to them and imported rice. So ours is a strong relationship, but basically it has been a commercial relationship, an economic relationship, where we have come and invested heavily in Sri Lanka during a very difficult period of time for us. And during the 26 years of our conflict, during the last few years, Chinese supported us with the supply of arms to ward off the threat from a world, one of the most ruthless terrorist organization, LTTE, in order to bring back peace to our country. So it is in that context that we have had a good relationship with them. But Sri Lanka naturally always follows that dynamic neutral foreign policy, where we would want everybody to be a friend to Sri Lanka and an enemy to none. So that's our foreign policy, that's our relationship. So given this dynamism, we would want to pursue the same thing, but taking India's sensitivities and their security concerns, because that's very important for us.